Hello, my name's Joanna Wilkinson. I'm studying a BSc in adult nursing, and I heard about the Lifelong Learning Centre from the Mature Student Handbook that I got emailed when I started my course last year. Um, I kind of force myself to go to the quizzes that were on, which were run by Paul, which were good. I wasn't very good at the quizzes, but they were really brilliant, and it was lovely to meet other mature students because I was quite concerned when I first started my course that being 54 was going to be, a bit weird, and I'd be sort of on my own and quite isolated. Um, so yeah, and I I mean, they've been brilliant for me. The Lifelong Learning Centre has been amazing for me because they were like a really fantastic connection that I had this sort of centre point where I knew I could always go to if anything adverse happened, and a couple of times it did. So I think in the first semester I had a big essay to do, and I was quite nervous about doing that. And so um, I got help from Helen, who sort of really narrowed how to learning how to learn. Really was quite a big issue for me because I was just wanting to read everything. She really helped me to focus on certain things and was really good at pinpointing what I needed to do. I mean, it's amazing. I just sort of started talking about this essay, and she helped me straight away. She's got a really focused mind, so that was great. And there was a time where I felt quite low with my self-esteem and my self-confidence, and this thing popped up with an email to help, so you could go and talk about your worries and how you feel about yourself with Paul. And that was really great because he's so calm. He's got a wonderful voice to listen to, and he's very empathetic and really kind. And Lauren was doing it with him as well, and they both shared stuff about themselves. So it felt like a really safe place to go and talk about any of your problems that you were feeling. And I came out of that really bouncing and really feeling like I wasn't that bad, and it was okay. And another thing that I did right at the sort of the beginning of the course was the art trail. Really recommend if you've never ever done that. It was fantastic, and Paul and Lauren did that too, and another student came along, and it was absolutely awful weather, but it was fantastic to just go around the university. Really enjoyed that. It was just lovely to get out of the house because obviously last year's been very difficult. There's not been much face-to-face stuff at all with anybody, so that was really cool. And the other thing that really helped me focus on reading and writing stuff, academically, was Kat and Helen's study groups. They were absolutely fantastic, and it was really great because twice a week on a Monday and Wednesday you go, and they taught me about Pomodoro technique and how to use that. So I use that every time now I study on my own, and it was really brilliant because I met lots of the same people every week, and so that was really lovely too. I felt like I had some friends somewhere who were out there going through the same thing as me. So that's it really. And the last thing that I've done so far with the LLC is to book an appointment with careers guidance, because I'm thinking of doing an MA after my degree, and maybe thinking about becoming a psychology nurse or something like that to do with counselling. So that's it. I think if I hadn't had you as a centre, I think my first year would have been really tricky actually. But I know that Lifelong Learning Centre is amazing, and it is, fantastic to have as a mature student. It really is.